Is Minnesota better without Somalians?
No.
No.
All right. Why is that?
I would just believe everyone's allowed to just live their own lives without judgment and to just live freely.
Okay.
I'm gonna agree with that.
Okay. What do you say to the people in comments? Somalian gangs are taking over, so it would be better without them.
We are not the effective cause, and we are uneducated on that right now.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak one language, but I'm learning Spanish.
I speak.
Assalamu alaikum, it's Mama Leila. So let me make a shout out to Somaliland because my country has been recognized officially recently by Israel, even though I'm not a big fan of Israel for what they're doing to Palestinians, but right now, I just will accept that recognition from Israel and thank you. So, congratulations, Somaliland! Woo! Okay, so here we go. السلام عليكم. وجهت وجهي للذي فطر السماوات والأرض حنيفا وما أنا من المشركين. ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري وأحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. السلام عليكم. So I recently moved and I've been a little bit tired. Last couple of days I've been in celebratory mode and I've been celebrating by myself for the recognition of Somaliland. But it's like a mixed feeling. I always been anti-Zionist because the kind of horrific crime against humanity is being conducted against the Palestinian in Gaza and the West Bank and all over the Palestinian lands that's been, I'm not going to get into it. This video is about the youth of the global youth all over the world, including Israeli, Palestinians, Jewish, Muslim, Christian, Black, Somali, you name it, all of them. They are wonderful because I've been paying attention. Let me tell you something. I am a 49-year-old Somali American. I lived in this country nearly 30 years. And I've never seen humanity coming together the way I've experienced recently. Right after the horrific rhetoric, hateful rhetoric that our president publicly and in front of camera to the world, he says Somalis are garbage and we don't want anything to do, we don't want them in our country and they need to be shipped off back to their country, something in that regard. But anyway, I am not replying to Donald J. Trump. This video is for these youth, like I said, but there is a reason why I am mentioning this. It has impacted me and the whole community in a sort of, it reminded us of our humanity. We are people who survived horrible crime against humanity. We survived civil wars. I myself, a survival of genocide, Isaac genocide. The reason Somaliland recognition means a lot to me because I lived through the 1980s. My father has been in prison and almost killed more than once. I lost many family members in that war. But here we go again, hate. And the country that I called home for the last almost 30 years now, our president gets in front of the camera and tell the world, we are garbage, we are disposable, we are nothing. And that is further from the truth. But I am not here to prove anything. I am here to share with you my experiences, okay? I have been targeted by very powerful, let's just say very powerful entities within the US government. I have been exploited, stalked, harassed, surveilled biologically also because they microchipped me. They did all kind of horrible things to me. But I realized when tragedy hits home, beauty also happens because you would find a way to tap into the part of you that is human, that is inside of you, the part of you that has always been quiet and silent and, and overtaken by the noises of this world. So I had a chance to go inside of me and meditate and find God all over again. And I realized every moment, every minute, every second of this life, it's treasure. It's a treasure, and we shouldn't be spending our time hating each other. So I want to say to these young people who came in droves in support of Somali community, thank you. You are wonderful. I love you. I genuinely love you, because I have a hope now for humanity. And one more thing, please, if you don't have to share your opinion, don't share your opinion on camera, because I also know what it means to be targeted. Nowadays, they're actually making money from people, and they could twist your words, and they could put you under some sort of a hate group potential, and they would make money out of you. Trust me, because the US government has been run by crazy, corrupted psychopath who found a way to make money and traffic humans through these programs. These are coming straight from the Department of Defense and the military through the contractors and intelligence agency. They could list people and list them as a hate group. So here we go. Here we go. So I want to share with you a few things, and this is not a fear-mongering. By the way, fear-mongering couldn't be the worst thing that is happening right now, because they want you to be fearful. I don't want you to be fearful, because in order for you to be loving and thrive spiritually and enjoy life and be joyful, you have to get rid of that fear. And it's an energy. And I've learned how to manipulate energy through, not through the energy work, but through meditation and practicing spirituality of your faith. I'm not going to get into it, but I'm going to tell you a few things. It might be a little bit scary, but listen to me and please be open-minded, because this is very difficult to observe and digest, because it's extremely crazy things are happening right now. The reason, okay, this is my personal opinion, by the way, disclaimer. The reason our president got in front of the camera to the world and he called Somalis garbage is because, in my opinion, I believe they are up to something that is really horrific. They want to carry out some sort of operations that's never been done to humanity before, and they want to carry it out in the Somali coast, in the Horn of Africa. So Israelis coming out recognizing Somaliland. It's a good news for us as Somalilanders, but I don't think it's a great news overall for the long run, because Somalia and the Somaliland are on the coast of the Horn of Africa. It's extremely strategic location where most of the global trade go through in order for it to go through the Red Sea and to the rest of the world, to Europe, to America, to all over the world. And that location, especially in Somaliland, it is critical also because they have guys like the Houthis in Yemen. And this is, I think, where we would have the World War III ignited. Somali coast is extremely significant. I think this was an attempt to dehumanize us and sell the American public that we are not worth it. We are some people who are not worth of to be empathetic towards, and they are about to commit some sort of crime. But also this will impact Americans, and it will impact the whole global community, because I have learned they have technology where they can actually, like I was saying, they could traffic you through this technology. And what they want to do eventually is to control humans in all aspects. Your thoughts want to be controlled. What you eat, they want to basically turn you into a transhumanism. This is where the eugenics comes in. So I am not, like I say, I'm not trying to make you scared or to fearmonger you, but I want you to be conscious what you say. Okay? These programs are happening right now. These are something that I have experienced personally. You don't have to believe me, but if you are smart, this will resonate with you because this is coming from my heart, my own experience. And I know you can hear my voice and you can tell I'm not lying. I'm not bullshitting. This is reality. Notice how this young man jumped from, do you think Somalis are bad, to the point that, do you speak any other languages? He's trying to figure them out, where they're from. And don't you get confused because he's black person. It doesn't really matter. Nowadays they're using all people of all kind of races. The black even better because they could deceive you and they could make you think, because blacks has been exposed to a lot of oppression in America and in many parts of the world. But I am not going to get into that. My point here is he's trying to figure out where these girls are from. Maybe they're not just the regular white girls, and maybe this is, they are maybe Somalis, or there are some people who have Islamic background. But my point here is, don't share your opinion on camera, because there are really horrible human beings who want to enlist you and target you and put you through these surveillance military technology programs. And these are horrific crime against humanity, but they are done in a manner that is extremely covert and in secret ways that it's extremely hard to prove. They could drive people into insanity. They could do all kinds of horrible things to humans. They could torture them with radiation. They could actually enlist them and drive them into madness, complete madness. These things has to be spoken on, and we need people with morality, people who have morals, people who have decency, because we are headed into a time where America will change drastically. And before that change happens, maybe change for good, I hope. But before, always when change is happening, there is there is a peak of, there is a turning point where a lot of horrible, corrupt people take advantage of that turning point to make a lot of money. So we are on that turning point. So there are people who are human trafficking people, using military contractors to get a lot of money, because the Pentagon annual budget, it's almost $1 trillion. It's over $800 billion annually. Okay, so these programs do exist. If you don't have to say anything, don't say anything. Thank you. I love you. Salam alaikum.